So, good morning, everyone. I, along with my team, Anjani Kumari, Seema Kumari, and Dr. Virendra Bharti sir and Mr. Somnath Mahapatra sir, will be presenting a poster titled Drought Assessment Using Z Score in Vidarbha region of Maharashtra, India. So, let me present my screen. So our prime objective of this work is to monitor drought at various time scales in six districts of Vidarbha region of Maharashtra, India. The six districts that we have selected in Vidarbha are Yavatmal, Akola, Bhandara, Gadchiroli, Gondia, and Nagpur. However, Vidarbha region consists of 11 districts. We have worked on 11 districts in our paper, but for our poster, we have shown only six districts in our work. So, as we know, drought is one of the most complicated hazard. It is a creeping phenomena that one cannot really estimate the onset of a drought. It is not. It is not a kind of hazard that, for instance, if we say that if a precipitation does not occur for 1 month, let's say if a precipitation does not occur for 1 or 2 months in a particular region or in a given region, it would not be said as if that particular region is under drought condition. As I stated, drought condition is a creeping phenomena, so it takes a long duration. So ultimately, whenever we consider a drought or we want to monitor the drought, we need to monitor drought at the longer month time scale. That longer month time scale may exceed the 12-month time scale, 24-month time scale, 36-month time scale, 48-month time scale, and so on. However, as we know that the drought condition, if one want to monitor, can use various number of indices, various number of indices. For example, the SPI, CZI, MCZI. There are number of indices through which one can monitor the drought. But the prime thing is that all those drought indices depends on a probability distribution technique. That is, if a given data set, if a given precipitation data set will best suit a given precipitation, it will best suit a given probability distribution function. Depending on that PDF function, we will be assessing one index, and we will be presenting the drought for that condition on the basis of that index. However, when we tried to identify the best probability distribution fitting of the data, what we got, we first of all plotted the correlogram of the precipitation, monthly precipitation data right from the year 1901 to 2020. What we actually found in our correlogram, that the lines are almost crossing the UCL and the LCL, where UCL is the upper critical line and the lower critical line. So whenever the correlogram plots are crossing the UCL and LCL line, it means that the data that we are having is not purely stochastic, or one can say that the data is not the given set of data is not purely random. Once the data is not purely random, we cannot go for fitting a PDF function, and on the basis of a best PDF function, we can find a index. So rather than this, what we did, when we came to know the data is not purely stochastic, we decided to monitor drought using statistical Z score formula. The statistical Z score formula is generally represents the precipitation deficit, because the formula itself represent, that is a difference of the observed precipitation with the mean value of the precipitation divided by the standard deviation. Now, for assessing that drought, as I stated, we will have to go for the longer duration. So, we recommended to use the uh, Z score at a 12-month time scale and a 24-month time scale. For the 12-month time scale, what is actually done? For example, if you are talking about a Z score 12 on the base on 12-month time scale for December, it will actually lump the aggregated sum of the value of the precipitation right from the January to the December. So if one wants to represent the Z score 12 of November, he will have to take the value, he or she will have to take the value right from the December 2019 to November 2020, so that we can get the aggregated lumped precipitation value at the 12-month time scale. So once we are there with the aggregated lumped precipitation value at the given time scale, that will be represented at X. For the given data set, for the given such kind of data set, we can also get the value of the mu divided by the mu, that is the average, divided by the standard deviation of the data set. We will significantly get the value of the Z score. So on the basis of the 12-month time scale, we plotted the Z score 12 for all the six districts of Vidarbha, and found that the drought years in those regions is significant in the year 1992 to 1993, 2001 to 2002, 1953 to 1959, 1966 to 1968, 2009 to 2010. On the basis of the z score 12, we got this number of years where the drought had significantly occurred. Now there is an now one can say we can also judge the severity of the drought on the basis of the tabular value that we have represented in the poster. That is, if the value goes beyond -2, it will be considered as if the extreme drought condition has occurred on that particular region. There may be possibility that the graph could not cross the -2 value, but it lies in between somewhere in 190 to 1.50. Then it will be considered a severe drought condition. So on the basis of the tabular value, we can generally represent up the particular sets of year as that the drought that has occurred over those regions was of extreme drought or severe drought or moderate drought, and so on and so forth. So on the basis of z score, we got this particular number of years where the drought has occurred. In the same way, when we go for the z score 24, that is aggregated lumped precipitation value of the 24-month, we we once again got the several number of years where the drought has occurred with different intensities, and different intensities I am regarding this value on the basis of the tabular sets that we are having. So on the plot, as the z score 20 at z24 we plotted, we got the year 1953 1954, 1964 to 1968, 1972 1973, 2001 2002, 2009 2010, and 2019 and 20 as a drought year. In z score 12 and z score 24, one district can be, we can focus on that the Nagpur region has significantly undergone the conditions of drought, or drought condition has occurred in this in the Nagpur region very prominently and with extreme drought conditions. Like most of the time you can find that the values are crossing the -2 limit over those regions, if we are doing the analysis on the basis of the z score 12, and when we are doing our analysis on the basis of the z score 24 also. So Nagpur is one of that prominent region where one can say that drought has very worst hit, has very significantly hit in that region. So out of the in Vidarbha region, as I stated that we have 11 number of districts, but out of the constraints, we actually represented only the 6 districts of Vidarbha. However, we have organized our work for the 11 number of districts of Vidarbha, and also we have plotted the correlogram for all those regions where we can significantly describe that why did not we use any of the probability based indices which one can use as an other alternative to assess the drought. So this is our work that we have tried to show through this poster. Thank you.